Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And good evening to the Atkinson Academy 5th grade class. You know, I have the honor to have one of the best jobs in the world, and that is to be able to educate youngsters in a different way than being in the regular classroom. And it is duly an honor for me. And I'm privileged by being able to do it, and these kids are fantastic. It's amazing what children know this day and age. Probably a lot more than I probably knew when I was their age. But what's more important is we come out of this with a message of learning to be accountable and being respectful. And those two things will make anybody a better person and to survive in society this day and age. So, I welcome you to the 2011 Atkinson Academy DARE program, graduation program. We're going to start off with the Pledge of Allegiance. I got Andrew and Ian, come on up. Could you all rise, please?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Andrew and Ian. Thank you very much. Excellent job. I'd like to do first is I'd like to take a moment of silence to remember all our troops that are in harm's way at this time, and to remember and reflect that we are truly honored to live the life we live because of all the work that they do to protect us. So if you could indulge me a little bit and just take a moment of silence. Thank you. All right, well, how we're going to start this program off, I want to introduce some people, first of all, that are big supporters of this program, and very proud that they are always there to help the police department with the DARE program. That is the principal, Kathy Deotis, and the assistant principal, Christopher Schneider. I call them the dynamic duo because they truly are a great team. They work well together. It's almost like they've known each other forever, for years on out, but they are just a wonderful team to work with, and they set the example of all partnerships that should be. And thank you. Thank you very much. It is also my privilege and honor to introduce our guest speaker today. And you all know him. He has been around for 43 plus years on the police department. He truly, truly cares about people, and he truly, truly cares about this DARE program and about educating children and hoping they find that right direction, that right path. And it's an extreme honor to introduce Chief Philip B. Constantino, Chief of Police of Atkinson.
Done this for so many years, it ought to be natural by now, but the older you get, the less your memory is active, so we rely on paper. Today is a special day, not only for you children, but also for the Atkinson Police Department. For I have high hopes that you will continue to remember what you have learned in the DARE program, and it will stay with you for a long time to come. I have always been a strong supporter of teaching our children the correct virtues of pertaining to alcohol and drugs. And as the lieutenant says, in my 43 years as a member of the Atkinson Police Department, I cannot remember any individual that has gone from being substance-free directly into using drugs. It has always been the case of starting out with alcohol and then escalating into hard drugs. If we can make sure that you children do not have the opportunity to experiment with alcohol, we will have a 99% chance that you will not get involved with hard drugs. I'm not a youngster, but in all my years, I never had alcohol. Never had wine. Came from a very, very, very strong Italian family. And everybody had wine with their spaghetti. I never had wine, beer, alcohol. And if I can do it, I'm sure that you kids can do it also. Milk is good for you. Shortly, you will be graduating from the 5th grade, and you will be leaving the safe confines of the Atkinson Academy that's been your home for the past 5 years. You will find a lot of peer pressure once you get into the middle school, and they will try to get you to try alcohol. It's simple. All you say is no, and that's it. As your police chief, I am requesting that you continue to follow the high standards and respect and obedience that your upperclassmates have shown over the years. One of those is Lieutenant Baldwin, graduate of the Timberlane School District. He's made his way up the ranks. He's shown himself and he's proven himself. And he's done that by not getting involved in the things that some kids are going to want you to try. Remember, if you should ever find yourself in a position where you feel that you have a problem, you're not sure what to do, all you have to do is pick up the phone and give me a call. My number is in the phone book, so anybody can reach me. It's on every piece of paper in town probably, so don't hesitate. You got a problem, you're not sure exactly what it is, all you got to do is give me a call. And I'll be there, and I'll stand by you, and I'll do everything I can to make sure that you maintain the right lifestyle. In closing, what I would like to say is that the town of Atkinson has been extremely, extremely fortunate to have an officer in the department like we have with Lieutenant Baldwin. He has dedicated himself to the town and to the DARE program especially. He has given up time with his family to make sure that the DARE program is put together, that all the paperwork that goes along with this and all the work in the background, it's not something that all of a sudden you kids are here tonight. There's a lot of preparation that went into that. Plus, he's a true hero because he served 2 different tours of duty over in Afghanistan and over in Kuwait, I believe it was, defending our country. So as police chief, I'm fortunate that I've had a man like him that's been able to help us out, and you kids in the same situation. You find that you need something, all you gotta do is give Lieutenant Baldwin a call, or give me a call, and we'll make sure we take care of you. Thank you.
Chief Constantino, Atkinson Academy is honored to present to you the Golden Circle Award from the New Hampshire Partners in Education, part of the New Hampshire Department of Ed. The Golden Circle Award celebrates the many years of partnership with the local town agencies. The students of Atkinson Academy can't thank you enough for always willing to help us, whether it be training for a DARE officer, to be available to our students, extra details when we want to walk to the library or go to the town buildings, offices to read or just spend time being friends to our students. They especially like the candy canes and the ice cream treats that you provide. Chris and I will always feel comfortable calling on you when we need a helping hand. Thank you again for all your support to the children of this town. It is greatly appreciated.
Just a little remembrance of Atkinson Academy to put on your desk, if you can find an empty spot on that desk of yours to put it, paperweight, so you can load down all your bills and paper.
Boy, the memories I've had in this
I-
academy years ago, I won't get into it, but that's a long time ago. Oh,
For
thank you
Jody
very
and
much.
you, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Mrs. Theotis, Mr. Snyder. Now what we do is, which is a very important part of the program, which is exciting because the students have to do essays as part of the curriculum for the DARE program. And I tell you what, I read every single one of them. And, you know, unfortunately, you have to pick a winner for each class, and it's the most difficult thing to do because all the essays were just fantastic. I particularly like how the students articulate the different subject matter that we touched on related to alcohol, specific drugs, marijuana, cigarettes, tobacco products. And more importantly, the biggest part was about peer pressure, because we really spent a lot of time about peer pressure, because that's where a lot of it drives from. So, and they really went way out of their way to document the different lessons they learned. And I'm so proud of you all, and great job every single one of you for the essays that you wrote for the program. But particularly, we're going to start with our first winner, and that is Jessica Hughes.
In the last few weeks, I've learned the importance of DARE. DARE has taught us fifth graders that drugs and alcohol are not okay to do. Making good choices is always a good thing to do and will lead us to a better life. I have learned many facts about drugs and alcohol and how bad they are for your body. DARE has taught me to be confident in my decisions about drugs and alcohol and to know there is always help out there. The DARE decision-making model will help me and many others make the right choices. Tobacco, marijuana, and alcohol are things that can hurt your body. You should not use these products if you're under 21, but some people still do. Many kids or teens use these products because of peer pressure. Getting out of the situation is always a good choice and will get you out of trouble. Never let yourself be in a pressure situation. Find the strength to walk away. You can call your parent or a friend to find out what the state of your options. I've had a lot of fun in DARE class and hope everyone has learned a lot and know that DARE has been a very important learning experience. Lieutenant Ballman was a good teacher and made learning a very serious topic fun and interesting. If I had to summarize the DARE program, it would be about why not to do drugs. It would be about ways to say no to drugs and to get out of dangerous situations and not feel pressured into doing drugs. I hope to use this knowledge I have learned from DARE to give me a better life and make safe and healthy choices.
Okay, the next one is Chloe Cashin.
In the previous 10 weeks, I have learned many valuable lessons on making the right decisions that will guide me through difficult situations in my life. Throughout the days of DARE, I know saying no to friends and family is worth my safety, health, body, and future. Before DARE started, I thought drugs were a minor problem. Now I know that drugs can be lethal and ruin anybody that falls for a drug life. Did you know that you have to be at least 21 to buy alcohol? Despite the law, about 20% of 8th graders said yes to using alcohol in a survey. Alcohol is a huge problem because many people drink it, and it can hurt you and people around you when you're drunk. Did you know that smoking is the #1 cause of lung cancer? Over 4,000 people die each year from tobacco-related causes. It can cause yellow teeth and bad breath. Many people are affected by secondhand smoking. Cigarettes contain nicotine, the factor that causes people to become addicted. Smoking can ruin many things in your life, such as sports, reputation, and can end your life by giving you cancer and other diseases. Marijuana is illegal in the U.S. If you get caught, you will get in serious trouble. Like all the other drugs, it can be really addictive. Some effects of being addicted to marijuana are memory loss, bad connection, and slows down coordination. If you do marijuana, it can be 50 to 70% more cancer-causing chemicals than tobacco smoke that go in your body. And there, I have learned about peer pressure and how important it is to say no sometimes. If someone comes up to you and asks you to do anything bad, I know to always think about the consequences and my future. DARE will always affect my future choices in a positive way. DARE taught me that my decisions matter and no is always an option. I want to thank the best officer, Mr. Baldwin. I pledge to make the right decisions.
All right, our next winner is Delaney Ripley. Come on up.
In DARE class, we have learned a lot about illegal and addictive drugs such as tobacco, cigarettes, and alcohol. Some facts are that tobacco contains over 200 known poisons. Cigarettes can not only hurt you, but hurt the people around you because the smoke gets into other people's lungs. This is also known as secondhand smoke. And alcohol slows down the brain and central nervous system. You can help prevent this by not using these drugs in life. Making healthy choices is a big part of people's lives, and most importantly, my life. What I have learned in DARE has helped me know what to do in difficult situations. If someone asks me if I want a beer, I say no. If someone asks me if I want to smoke a cigarette with them, I say no. I will say no to anything harmful that can hurt my body. This is all important because if I don't take drugs, I can live a happy, long, healthy life. Overall, the 5th grade classes have learned a lot. I have learned that all drugs in the world can affect me and other people because of all the harmful chemicals in it. The chemicals can hurt you by getting you sick, making you have to go to the hospital, and even death. If this all happens, I will never smoke or drink alcohol more than needed. I will also not take non-prescriptive medication. In the 8 weeks we have done DARE, I have learned new things about drugs and hard decisions. I, Delaney Ripley, solemnly swear to never take drugs in my life until the day I die, to never drink alcohol underage, and to never drink more than needed. I am grateful to have DARE with an amazing police officer, Lieutenant Baldwin. This program taught me a lot, and I will keep it close to my heart and remember it when I get older. Thank you, Lieutenant Baldwin, for taking time out of your day to teach us 5th graders about drugs and violence.
Okay, last but not least, our last recipient is Emma Cross.
DARE has taught me all about the risks you take when you say yes to cigarettes or drugs. It's taught me to say no to marijuana, tobacco, and nicotine, and yes to being healthy. We learned that tobacco users have more breathing problems, colds, and upper respiratory problems than non-users. Smoking is the most common cause of lung cancer and is a leading cause of cancer of the mouth, throat, bladder, and kidney. It also can cause heart disease. Tobacco smoke has about 200 known poisons in it. Smoking is very addictive. This is because cigarettes contain a highly addictive substance called nicotine. Smoking is the #1 preventable cause of death in the United States. More than 400,000 people die each year from tobacco-related causes, some from secondhand smoke. Secondhand smoke is when a non-smoker breathes in someone else's cigarette smoke. Smoking is illegal to anyone under the age of 18. Most people who have died from smoking started before age 18. Smoking can change your appearance too. You can get wrinkles and your teeth will turn yellow. You'll also get foul-smelling breath. It can cause shortness of breath, dizziness, and in the case of chewing tobacco, dehydration. When you smoke, you put your friends' and family's health at risk as well as your own. Around 3,000 non-smokers die each year from lung cancer caused by secondhand smoke. The best thing to say to smoking is no. Some deadly items have warning labels on them. An example of what a warning label says is, "Warning, this product may cause mouth cancer." Many people ignore these warnings, but instead of ignoring the warning, you should read them. They might help you to ignore the product. Marijuana is a drug that is illegal in the United States for a person of any age. Marijuana can cause breathing problems, and users have more colds and upper respiratory problems. Marijuana can cause short-term memory loss of the ability to concentrate, slowed coordination and reflexes, and it affects the ability to judge distance, speed, and reaction time. These can be important while doing sports. There is 50% to 70% more cancer-causing chemicals in marijuana smoke than in tobacco smoke. There is also more tar in marijuana smoke. Marijuana is very addictive. When it comes to marijuana, the answer is always no. Alcohol can cause loss of coordination, poor judgment, slowed reflexes, memory lapses, slurred speech, and loss of self-control. If you drink too much alcohol, it can slow your body and lead to coma and eventually death. It damages all organs, and if you are with other drinkers, there is an increased risk of injury, violence, and car crashes. Alcohol affects children and teens more than adults because teenagers and children are still growing. Most teens don't drink. Alcohol is illegal to anyone under the age of 21. In DARE, they taught us to always say no to tobacco, marijuana, and alcohol. DARE has taught us not to take drugs, and 80% of 8th graders don't. Also in DARE, we talked about what a good friend is and what a bad friend is, and how to know when someone is not your friend. We also talked about peer pressure. Peer pressure is when other people are pressuring you to do something, sometimes something you don't want to do, such as drink or smoke. We also learned about personal pressure. This is when no one but yourself is pressuring you to do something. Another thing they taught us was ways to be in charge. These 9 ways are: avoid the situation, strengthen numbers, walk away, cold shoulder, say no, give reason or fact, change the subject, repeat your refusal, and to use humor. DARE has taught us all many things. DARE has provided the whole 5th grade with knowledge we will use our whole life long. The DARE decision-making model, define, assess, respond, evaluate, will help us to make choices wisely. Drug abuse resistance education has taught us all to stay away from smoking and drugs. All 5th graders in this school by now are convinced that being drug-free is the way to be, and will use this information to help others do the same.
Ladies and gentlemen, that right there, that essay just outlined the entire program. So excellent job, Emma. Next, what we have here is we're going to give the certificates to the students. If I can have Chief Constantino, Principal Leotis, Assistant Principal Snyder. I'm going to start with the first class. first one is Miss Kammerer's class, 5th grade class.
Haley Ashford. Hannah Barr. Sarah Casey. Joshua Colburn. Brian Desjardins. Fiona Doherty. Jared Durkin. Brendan Freza. Anthony Gianelli. Ian Goby. Billy Lavoie. Olivia Marshall. Connor Murphy. Caitlin Regan. Delaney Ripley. Blake Romano. Nicholas Storniolo. Andrew Stukowski. Matthias Villafane. Blake Marie Watkins.
Okay, the next class is Mrs. Olowski's class. Come on up.
Mimi Alade. Nathan Boyd. Emily Karstensen. Chloe Cashin. Justin Fournier. Nicholas Gifford. Robbie Horgan. Jacob Huberto. Maria Herons. Kristen Lundgren. Dylan Musgrave. Tori Rothwell. Mara Smith. Luca Swanton. Emily Tomasi. And Chase Van Timmeren.
Okay, the next class we have is Mr. Charlie's class. Jonathan Battistelli. Andrew Bedard. Marika Bogdanovich. Morgan Fabrizio. Megan Hammond. Jacob Heckman. Jessica Hughes. Nico Kokoris. Connor Kennedy. Olivia Landry. Emma Lannon. Abigail Longley. Hannah Magliacetti. Jessica Mesquita. Anthony Patuto. Tess Priest. Sam Putnam. Matt Riccio. And Tim Troy. And last, we have Mrs. Tarkonsky's class. Come on down.
Rose Anderson. Al Barnes. Ryan Boulot. Josh Cerniglia. Emma Cross. Brianna Dunkley. Allie Farrell. Alexi Franklin. Amber Malkin. Elizabeth McGowan. Jenna Parillo. Olivia Perella. Jeffrey Pratt. Cam Rue. Liz Smith. Kevin Stevenson. Andrew Trasadi.
If we could have all four teachers come on up again, Mr. Shalley, Mr. Conrad. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as this program has gone on over the years, virtually wouldn't be as successful as it is without the support and contribute effort by all these teachers. I am just honored to have worked with them. They are sincere. They truly emphasize and shown by their actions how much they care about the children, and not only educating them but just showing them the new ways of dealing with situations in life. And they have been just totally involved in this program during the curriculum throughout the 10 weeks, and I'm just honored that they have participated all these years. So if you would first, give them a round of applause. They're excellent teachers. have another surprise for the Atkinson Academy School, and I'm glad the principals are here. You can stand to the right of me, both of you. This here, ladies and gentlemen, is probably going to be one of the most important things that I can contribute to the Atkinson Academy. It has some symbolic, sentimental pride, and I will explain it further once they open it up. I'm honored and privileged to give this to the principal and assistant principal and with the teachers here and to the entire Atkinson Academy. You guys go. As you all are aware, last year I wasn't able to teach DARE. I was in Iraq last year, and when you're in, and it was my second tour actually over there. And what happened was that at one period of time we were fortunate that they allow us to fly a flag for whoever we wanted to. And I chose to, instead of flying from my house, I chose Atkinson Academy. Because I felt that the bond that we share, both in the law enforcement and education, is a united bond, and I felt that this would be the great way to show my appreciation. So this flag was flown in a combat area where I was at, and they will cherish it forever. It's framed for them. And I just want to say thank you to all of you.
I don't know what to say. I just have a little something from Atkinson Academy, but after this, I don't know. I think last year's DARE class was lucky enough to be able to Skype into Iraq to sing Happy Birthday to Bill, which was a very special thing for us, and he had to stay up really late, I think, or it was early in the morning or whatever over there, and it was exciting for the students, and it was a little piece of home for him. I know Phil, Officer Constantino was blown away. He kept saying, "Is he really talking to us from far away?" So it was exciting for us, but this has just been so special. I don't even know what to say. It will have a very special place at Atkinson Academy forever and ever. And I guess I'll let the cat out of the bag. And that, unfortunately, Bill is going to be leaving us, I guess, and going to Plasto, which is a loss to the Atkinson Police Department, to Atkinson Academy, to the town of Atkinson, and he certainly will be sorely missed. And I know I can always count on him. If we have a problem or I need something, he's always there within a minute's notice. So it is a loss to, I think, the town of Atkinson, and especially to the Academy. So thank you for everything you've done for us. We really appreciate it.
I don't know that there's much more to add, other than just a sincere thank you to you, Officer Baldwin, for all of your support, and obviously to the community here. Thank you for your support with your wonderful children and letting us kind of watch over them for, their time with us at Atkinson Academy. So I feel fortunate to work in such a place and to work with such wonderful kids and families on a daily basis. And again, it's stuff like this that makes what we do, I think, rewarding. So congratulations to everybody, and thank you again, Officer Baldwin.
As Kathy told you folks tonight, it is a very, very, very sad day for the town of Atkinson that Lieutenant Baldwin is making a lateral transfer over to Plastow. I've worked with him for, I don't know, 11 odd years, maybe 12 years, and he's my number one guy. And I wish there was some way I could convince the powers to be in Atkinson to keep him here, but I don't have that authority. But I know that I'm going to miss him, and it's going to be an awful hard void to fill, and it's just going to make everybody's job harder, but I wish him the best.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you for all those kind words. And, certainly, I'll put a positive spin on life. You know, as life goes on, you know, career growth-wise, you gotta sometimes take that risk and make that next step, and that's what's happening here. So I'm not leaving Atkinson, so there's many other things I want to do in Atkinson, so you can stand by for that, and hopefully I can contribute more to the community in other ways. And but more importantly, folks, thank you for being supportive of the DARE program, because it all starts from the home. And you are the catalyst that drive to educate your kids the understanding of respect and accountability. And these kids grow up understanding that, and they bring it out into the public, and they are the fine young men and women that we have here at our academy. So thank you to the parents and grandparents. Thank you. This will end up concluding our program. I just want to say special thank you to Freshwater Farms for supporting us, this program, and Officer Robert Desjardins, who is our department photographer. He's done a lot of the photos. You'll see the photos in the certificates so that kids can cherish that DARE class photo for the rest of their life. So when they're 20 years down the road, they're going to look back. So thank you all, and thank you all for your support. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Before you go, I'm going to have Lieutenant Baldwin choose the winning name for the Red Sox tickets that are, the game is scheduled for May 2nd, and I have the tickets here, so. Jake Murphy's dad? I think Jake was here last year, so I will make sure that he gets the tickets. So, thank you very much, everybody. Nice job, kids.
Thank you all, folks, and have a good night. Thank you.